A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Completes it again to Pickens. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here we go. 12.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Buying some time right. He can run it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And that is how you pin a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3.
3-yard line.
I just want to run. I just want to run.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
From the gun, it's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Cowboys, 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready?
This one's set up for Daniels. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
60.
3rd and long for Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. But that's exactly what happened.
180. Nice hot. What? 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
And send him over right. Burrow on 1st down. Headed out right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass. That's intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Here we go.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 180. 12. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Hall running his own read. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Daniels now. Finds a man right side. Shoves one away. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Ready! Viking, 18! 18, Pioneer!
3rd and long for him here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups. And that was a matchup that they wanted. They worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. The problem was the defense was ready for it and took it away.
Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, looking for options. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go. Cup 19.
From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Stephanie! Stephanie Lions! Stephanie!
Daniels is going to throw again. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on him. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go!
Here's the backup, first throw. He'll set up the screen here for Hall. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Little knocks it through. And that will add to their score.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And an Eagles first down.
11 mighty! 11
Burrow now on 1st down. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Robinson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Working quickly here. Burrow from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brian, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're...
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get their first point of this game just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting... Start to this second half, we've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Gun.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Entering Cooper takes it away. Oh, the ball is loose again. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play, but it'll stay with them after the interception.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. And now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
It's complete. Naku on the left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 12.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on. Set. Gravity lock. Liking. 18. Ready.
They go right back to Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Step on Diggs. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow. Into the hands of Kittle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Dolphins' 16-yard line.
Play action now. Burrow. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Try and run here with Robinson. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Trying for it with Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Ready.
They start the drive with Hall. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Caught, nice gain left side. He's at the 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Done. Stop. Ready?
Man in motion, headed right.
Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Burrow on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Here we go.
Man in motion here.
Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. 1st and 10.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Rolling into enemy territory. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Gotta go.
Offense up to the line fast.
11 empty.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Drake London with the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Eagles make it an 11-point ball game. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Flag. 70 Timberwolves. Check, Panther. Ready.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Get an even 40 out of that one. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
60 Vikings, 60.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Dolphins control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Second and 3 now.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
Here's Daniels. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now Daniels to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go now.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't. And you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Hall running between the tackles. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Now here's Pickett. Brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
And goal at the Eagles' 7-yard line.
To throw, Pickett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Pickett on 3rd and goal. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. Now quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And now they face 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down and swing it. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll run out of the pistol with Hall. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Shot.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another carry for Robinson. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Staying with Robinson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready?
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Escapes the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. I'll try to run for it with Hall. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one.
And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. One down.